Did you know that ignoring the warning signs of the maned wolf can lead you down a dangerous path? Picture this: you wake up inspired by your wild instincts, only to find yourself veering off course in your quest for self-improvement. Connecting with your primal side may seem like the key to unlocking your true potential, but Bortha's instincts can conceal serious risks. Many people fail to see the fine line between embracing nature and losing their way. In today's world, where the raw and untamed are celebrated, the allure of the maned wolf's nature is strong. But what happens when admiration turns into reckless imitation? That line blurs faster than you think. Imagine being at a networking event, channeling the boldness of a maned wolf, yet isolating yourself like a lone predator. That instinct to stand out can lead to missed opportunities and a crippling sense of loneliness. It's a common trap believing solitude brings clarity, when it often breeds doubt and despair. The maned wolf thrives in its environment, but its solitary nature and territorial instincts can create barriers in our lives. Mimicking its behavior might push others away, leading you to confuse independence with strength. But is that really empowerment? The real danger lies in overlooking the community that could propel you forward. Have you ever felt the urge to retreat when challenges arise? That instinct can lead to stagnation, limiting your potential and engagement with the world. As you navigate these primal urges, ask yourself, are you genuinely enhancing your journey or steering off course? At pivotal moments like a job interview or a personal relationship, fierce independence might cause you to miss vital connections. But don't despair. Recognizing the balance between your instincts and openness to others is key. Instead of withdrawing, lean into collaboration and allow your vulnerability to show. The maned wolf survives by adapting while staying true to itself. You can harness your wild side without sacrificing meaningful connections. So the next time you feel that instinctual urge to pull away, what if I told you that some of your instincts might lead you down a dark path? We all admire the wild spirit of nature, like that of the maned wolf. However, trying to emulate those instincts could unexpectedly derail your journey of self-improvement. It's not just about embracing wild freedom, it's also about recognizing the hidden dangers that accompany those traits. Imagine being in a high-pressure work environment where your instinct is to assert dominance like a maned wolf. But what if that instinct blinds you to the value of collaboration, pushing away the very people who could help advance your career? Many don't realize that this instinct can shift from empowering to isolating. You might think you're being strong, but in reality, you're building walls around yourself that can trap you. Now, picture a friend who insists on tackling every challenge alone, taking pride in their independence and reflecting that wild spirit we admire. Soon, however, their health declines and their mental well-being crumbles because they refused to ask for help. You might see this happening and perhaps relate to it. The instincts that once seemed heroic can become burdens. This is just about the maned wolf, it's about you. The very traits you believe are making you stronger could lead to self-sabotage. But what if you could harness those instincts without letting them control you? It's possible. By being aware of when those instincts arise, you can take charge. Acknowledge that wildness, but don't let it dictate your actions. As you navigate your own journey, remember it's perfectly okay to seek help and collaborate with others. The maned wolf symbolizes strength, but even they rely on their pack. Take a moment to reflect on your instincts. Are they guiding you or pulling you under? As you strive for self-improvement, keep in mind that nature's wild instincts can inspire you, but they need to be balanced with awareness. So the next time you feel the urge to mimic wild traits, pause and ask yourself, is this leading you toward growth or just a shortcut to chaos? The choice is yours. Imagine waking up one day with a strong urge to chase your dreams, but something feels off. What if I told you that embracing certain wild traits, like those of the maned wolf, could actually hinder your self-improvement journey? You might think tapping into your primal instincts is empowering, but many overlook the hidden dangers that come with those appealing qualities. While the maned wolf thrives in the wild, its traits can lead you down a slippery slope in today's society. Picture this: you're at a networking event, and instead of engaging with others, you're scanning the room like a predator. That thrill of instinct can be tempting, but it might leave you feeling isolated and misunderstood. Have you considered that your desire to stand out could actually push people away? This instinct, deeply rooted in survival, can feel like an adrenaline rush. However, when it turns into reckless behavior, you might think you're being assertive, but it could come across as aggressive. Imagine losing a potential mentor simply because you cowed to tone it down. As you embrace these wild traits, you might find yourself craving solitude, just like the maned wolf, which often prefers its own company. But isolation can be a double-edged sword. While it feels safe, it stifles your growth. Have you ever felt that exhilarating rush of independence? It can be intoxicating, making you feel unstoppable. Yet, that very independence can blind you to the support systems around you, leading you to overlook friends or colleagues who could actually help you thrive. Moreover, these instincts can create a false sense of confidence. You might think you can handle everything on your own, but the reality is harsher. Just like the maned wolf, which relies on its environment to survive, you need a support system too. Now let's discuss the danger of idolizing these traits. If you start mimicking that wild spirit without finding balance, you risk becoming unpredictable. People may see you as a lone wolf, someone hard to approach and understand. Is that really the impression you want to leave? Before letting those instincts take control, take a moment to pause. What if, instead of chasing after wildness, what if you learned to channel those instincts in a way that enhances your journey rather than obstructs it? Reflect on how to embrace your authenticity while valuing connection. Instead of going full beast mode, consider what it means to be both fierce